Rivers State Governor Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike has stated that his administration will follow the due process of the law in implementing the report of the committee set up to investigate and audit the financial transactions of the 23 local government councils. Governor Wike said that the Rivers State government will abide by the Supreme Court's judgment that state governors cannot dissolve elected councils, but noted that the report presented by the committee exposed a scandalous rot in the local government system. He spoke on Monday when he received the report of the committee set up to investigate and audit the financial transactions of the 23 local government councils from May 2018 to May 2019 at the Government House, Port Harcourt.
Supreme Court has said you cannot dissolve elected local government councils. So, I'm not there at the level where they say the Supreme Court order for public interest. I will not do that one. In fact, the public interest is to make out orders. I will not do that. But as politicians, we know what to do. But the one that have power, all those civil servants, treasurers, HPM, head of, all of them will go. I have started implementing it. All will all go. Now look at this report. I've read the preliminary report. It's so bad. You look at it, it's scandalous. It's scandalous. They will say tomorrow, oh, I don't remember those who fought for me. Did they fight for me to go and wipe out everything?
Governor Wike said local government council chairmen are under obligation to work for their people and deliver dividends of the democracy to improve their lives.
I'm quite satisfied with what they have done. What they have done is it's not political. It's just that things must be done right. I've always said that yesterday we believed that, oh, let us play. But we cannot not to play every day. Time should be when we must be committed to do our work in the way it should be. The problem in this society, the problem in this country is that we take things for granted. You see why I was chairman of council in this state. Everybody could say chairman of OBIA, but I could say this was my record, this is what I did. And it's there for everybody to see. It was highly, throughout this period as governor, no local government beat me, no, not one. There's no award that the state did not say that I didn't win. So there's that pride, that happy competition. If I was going to them to bring money, I wouldn't have started this committee now. Because they would have invited me, or said I should bring money. You won't hear any activities taking place in local government. You won't hear any project taking place. Some local government got over 2.something billion in a year. 2.something. So for five, I got about 3.something billion. So assuming they're not considering their salary every month is about 170 million, for example. That will give them 1.something billion. What about the other one? What about the other one? I'm just giving ordinary mathematics. What about the other one? Show me one project you can say that the local government has embarked upon.
The governor urged council chairmen and top government officials to always work to develop their communities and leave worthy legacies.
It's very, very important that we must take our duty, take our job very, very serious. Take our job very, very serious. You don't know where tomorrow people will look for you. You don't know. As you serve here today, somebody will say somewhere.
He commended the committee for working in line with their terms of reference. He said that they focused on the task without attracting any form of scandal.
So I want to sincerely thank you for a job well done. I was privileged to go through the preliminary report before the final report was being submitted today. And I can say that I'm quite satisfied with what they have done. what I've done.
The governor noted that he is not out to witch hunt anyone, but remains committed to the development of Rivers State and the entrenchment of due process.
I will do the right thing for the interests of the state. Our state must not be what it used to. We must move on. We must. We have to work for the people of.
Earlier, chairman of the committee set up to investigate and audit the financial transactions of the 23 local government councils from May 2018 to May 2019, and Deputy Governor Dr. Ipalibo Harry Banigo thanked Governor Wike for his commitment to development of Rivers State.
Of the powers conferred on you by Section 64 of the Rivers State Local Government Law Number 5 of 2018, you constituted a 7-man committee on Tuesday, May 28, 2019, to investigate and audit the financial transactions of the 23 local government councils in the state from May 2018 to May 2019. Your Excellency, sir, we were armed with 8-point terms of reference, which gave us the appropriate information required to prosecute this assignment.
She said that to ensure professionalism, the committee engaged 3 auditing firms to achieve the right results.
To ensure that requisite professionalism was imputed into our job, we engaged the services of 3 reputable audit firms based in Port Harcourt.
The Deputy Governor said all the council chairmen and relevant officials participated in the exercise. According to her, the committee worked in line with the best practices for the good of Rivers State.
Your Excellency, all the 23 local government chairmen and their principal officers were made to appear before the committee to defend the auditor's report as it related to their various councils. After painstaking deliberations, our committee made some general findings, observations, and recommendations that we believe, if implemented, will reposition our local government areas to serve our peoples better.
She said that local government chairman should see the exercise as a wake-up call to work for their people.
May I state categorically that this exercise was not carried out in any form intended to witch hunt any person or group of individuals, but it was carried out with a deep sense of patriotism. We urge those at the helm of affairs at the grassroots to see the outcome of this assignment as a wake-up call, to judicially utilize the resources at their disposal to render quality services to our peoples.